So now we will study about Vaisesika. After this, I will be doing Mimamsa, Puru Mimamsa, and then Vedanta. There is a sub part of Vedanta, Sri Aurobindo. So these three main chapters. Let's see when I am able to finish them up. But let's get done with Vaisesika. Vaisesika is what exists. Nyaya was what we know, how we know about it, and Vaisesika is more about what exists. So Vaisesika is more about reality. Nyaya was more about how we know the reality in a better and an organized way, and Vaisesika is also organized. And what is reality? This was concerned with how we know reality. This is concerned with what is reality. So Vaisesika says that all existent realities which are objects of knowledge, that is knowable and expressible in language, that is nameable, और पदार्थ मतलब वो सारी क्वालिटीज़ जिसे हम वो सारे ऑब्जेक्ट जिसे जाना जा सकता है और जिसे एक्सप्रेस किया जा सकता है. जैसे कुछ चीज़ें होंगी जो जाना जा सकता है पर एक्सप्रेस नहीं किया जा सकता, तो हम यहाँ पे उसकी बात नहीं करेंगे. वी विल ओनली बी टॉकिंग अबाउट थिंग्स विच वी कैन नो एज वेल एज एक्सप्रेस इट, टॉक अबाउट इट. बेसिकली वो लैंग्वेज की बात कर रहे हैं, लाइक लैंग्वेज को ब्रेक डाउन करना टू नो द रियलिटी. Vaisesika break the world into smallest pieces, classify everything and rebuild the reality logically a little bit, not too much, don't get into it, a little bit, very slightly similar to logical positivists. They also broke the words and sentences and everything related to language to know the reality. So Vaisesika does something similar. It breaks the reality used daily in day-to-day life through language as a medium. How we know about things? I mean, we may know about a lot of things, but we may not be able to talk about those things. Put them aside, Let's talk about things we can know about as well as talk about in public, or let's say things we can know about in public. Now the things which you can know about in public are the things which you can know about as well as express with the help of language. So break the language into smaller parts and get the understanding of the world of reality. Padartha, this is what the world consists of. I think they say that 9 fundamental padartha. Bhav has 3, 6 bhav, and probably this one has 3, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. No, just 6 padartha. So sorry, 6 padarthas, out of which dravyas are 9. Dravyas are of 2 types, ultimate and compound. Ultimate are the fundamentals, which are 9. Sorry, I don't know, anyway, not that anyone gonna listen to it other than me, so I guess I will keep the part. Really embarrassing. Anyway, earth, water, light, air, ether, space, time, mind, soul, these 9 parts, out of which these 3, 5, 6, 7 are all pervading, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 are eternal. Now these 2 are eternal but not all pervading. These 3 are eternal as well as all pervading. So yeah, smell, earth represents for smell, water for taste, light for color, air for touch, ether for quality of sound, space is locus of object, time, there is one time, mind, there are many, mind, soul, there are many souls. Now second padartha is guna, no action, no composite thing, 24 material and consciousness. I don't know. I guess guna is simply the qualities. It is not an action. Yeah. Karma devoid of qualities. There are 5 types of karma or action: upward, downward, contraction, elongation, and locomotion. Upward, downward, contraction, elongation, and locomotion, that is movement left or right. No, it has Hindi names as well, I guess. Yeah. Upward is utshepna. Downward is avakshepna. Contraction is akunkana. Elongation is prasarana. Locomotion is gamana. Saman is universal. Plato's ideas Samanya is the real entity in the transcendental world. Universal subsists in the transcendental world, independent from particular and nowhere. Something like Plato, yeah, Samanya or universal. There is also a Padartha or a reality of the world. That is universal. Vishesha or a particular. This is their special thing. That is why they have been named after this, in fact. So all 9 ultimate dravyas are partless and eternal, and thus can't be distinguished from each other. They can be distinguished from particulars. One mind is different from another. Yeah, so like there are many minds we talk about here, right? Minds, many souls, many, so how do you differentiate one soul from another, one mind from another, one object from another? So for that there is a quality of particular. That just like there is a quality for universal, there is also a quality for particular. So yeah, they can be known either through inference or intuition. Samavaya. I need to speed it up. Samavaya, inherence. It is necessary, inseparable and external relationship between 2 entities in which one inheres in the other. It is accepted to establish the relationship between part and whole, quality and substance, action and substance, vishesha and ultimate substance, particular and universal. There is a relation between part and whole, quality and substance, or substance and its qualities. Action and substance, or substance and actions related. Vishesha and ultimate substance. Vishesha is particular and the ultimate substance. Particular and universal. So there is this is independent, this is dependent, X is independent, Y is dependent variable. Example in table, यहाँ पे roundedness dependent but independently knowable on table's existence. Roundedness जो है वो dependent है on the table's existence. अगर table है तो roundedness है. अगर बाउल है तो फिर राउंडेडनेस है. अगर कुछ सर्कुलर है तो राउंडेडनेस है. तो राउंडेडनेस इज अ डिपेंडेंट क्वालिटी. It is dependent on some external, some other substance. बट इट इज़ इंडिपेंडेंटली नोएबल। नोएबल ये इंडिपेंडेंटली भी है, ऑल दो डिपेंड, ये हमेशा उस पर डिपेंड रहेगा, लेकिन जान इसे तुम अलग से भी सकते हो, विदाउट इसको जाने इसको जान सकते हो, बिकॉज ये बहुत सारी जगहों पे होगा। ये एक पर्टिकुलर सब्सटेंस है, लेकिन एक क्वालिटी जो कि बहुत सारे सब्सटेंसेस में होगा, इसलिए इंडिपेंडेंटली नोएबल है, हालांकि डिपेंडेंट है किसी और सब्सटेंस के एग्जिस्टेंस पे। तो ये ऐसी एक क्वालिटी है राउंडनेस, एंड क्वालिटी इज डिपेंडेंट ऑन सब्सटेंस। सो देयर आर सम रिलेशनशिप्स विच आर इनहेरेंट। उसी को एक इन्होंने पदार्थ मान लिया है, मतलब एक पार्ट ऑफ रियलिटी मान लिया, मतलब रियलिटी का एक ये पार्ट भी है कि यहाँ पे क्वालिटीज़ जो होती है सब्सटेंस पे डिपेंडेंट होती है, पार्ट जो होता है होल पे डिपेंडेंट होता है, एक पर्टिकुलर जो होता है यूनिवर्सल पे डिपेंडेंट होता है, आई गेस। या सो इसकी रियलिटी एक क्वालिटी ये भी है, ये रियलिटी है, क्वालिटी नहीं, रियलिटी खुद है। ये एक वन पार्ट ऑफ रियलिटी इज दिस इनहेरेंट नेचर्स, ऐसा वैशेषिक का मानना है। ठीक है, इसलिए उन्होंने अच्छी क्वालिटी बताया। 2 टाइप्स ऑफ रिलेशनशिप इन वैशेषिका, समयोग एंड समवाय, जस्ट एज वी स्टडीड। इनहेरेंट round table, samyog is only a type of a quality, like table on the book, it can be separated, it is accidental and separable. Yutta siddha, and this samvaya is non-accidental and inseparable, ayutta siddha. क्रिटिसिज्म ये है शंकर का, जो कि अद्वैत वेदांत से आते हैं, कि 2 चीज़ों के बीच के रिलेशन को बताने के लिए तुमको समवाय लगने लगा, तो फिर इस समवाय और इसके बीच के रिलेशनशिप के लिए भी बता दो, इसके और इसके लिए भी बता दो, फिर इसके और इसके लिए भी बता दो, फिर इसके और इसके लिए भी बता दो, और ऐसे करके जो है ना, समझ जाओ कि इनफाइनाइट बन जाएगा, ऐसा इनका कहना है। क्रिटिसिज्म दोनों का, रामानुजन शंकराचार्य का। ये तो भैया रामानुजाचार्य सब्स्टिट्यूट समवाय विद एन इंटरनल ऑर्गेनिक रिलेशन कॉल्ड अपृथक सिद्धि संबंध टू अवॉइड फैलेसी ऑफ इनफाइनाइट रिग्रेस। इसी के लिए इन्होंने अपृथक सिद्धि संबंध बता दिया कि भाई इनसेपरेबल है, बट इंडिपेंडेंटली नहीं रहता है, डिपेंडेंट है, इसलिए इसको हम पार्ट ऑफ रियलिटी नहीं मानेंगे। कि जब फिलॉसफी में हम रियलिटी समझते हैं तो उसमें हम मोस्टली आई थिंक we always study independent realities or the things which constitute reality independently. हम उसके छोटे छोटे टुकड़े थोड़ी पढ़ने जाते हैं। सो या ये इन्फिनिट रिग्रेस को रोकने के लिए अपृथक सिद्धि संबंध बता दिया कि भैया एक इनसेपरेबल है लेकिन डिपेंडेंट है। अब इतना स्टूपिड से है कि डिपेंडेंट क्यों है भाई, कोई इनसेपरेबल चीज़ क्यों डिपेंडेंट हो सकती है, कैसे? इसका मतलब कभी कोई भी चाहे ना, जो डिपेंडेंट है वो और जो जिस पे डिपेंडेंट है वो, दोनों में से कोई भी चाहे इसको सेपरेट नहीं कर सकता इन दोनों को। इसका मतलब ये तो इनफाइनाइट टाइम के लिए एक दूसरे से जुड़ चुके हैं, तो यू कैन नॉट सेपरेट देम। इफ़ यू कैन नॉट, देन दे आर इंडिपेंडेंटली एग्जिस्टिंग। They both are. If one of them is, then they both are independent substance. So मैं इससे तो अग्री नहीं कर सकता। खैर, मैं अपना व्यू तो यहाँ पे नहीं डाल सकता। अभाव, नॉन एग्जिस्टेंस, दिस इज 7 पदार्थ। We learned about 6. Remember? Here, there are 6. This one is the 7th one. Here it is also 2 type, samsarg bhav and anyonya bhav, absence of identity. A is not B, and samsarg bhav is prag bhav, pradvamsa and atyanta bhav, antecedent, subsequent and absolute. अभाव क्या है? नॉन एग्जिस्टेंस को इन्होंने एक रियलिटी का इंडिपेंडेंटली नोएबल पार्ट माना है, और भी लोग मानते हैं। वी स्टडी अबाउट देम आई गेस इन मीमांसा से। या Then Vedana Shri I think Yamavansa. So he says that Anyanya Bhava is the absence of identity. That A is not B, something is not something else. That is one type of absence. Then there are three other types of absence. Like one, something was absent, it was created and it exists. So it was absent. Then another type of absence, something existed but it got destroyed and hence now it is absent. So it is another type of absent, Pradvamsa. And one was always absent. This is Atyanta Bhava, absolute, like a square circle or a unicorn. Yeah. But Mimamsa accepted. Advaita Vedanta is also accepted, and Vaisesika of course accepts it. Bhatta accepts it. Prabhakar doesn't anyway. Soul in Nyay Vaisheshik. Substratum of quality, pain and pleasure का substratum है जहाँ पे होता है अड्डा. Consciousness is accidental property of self. ये तो चार वाक ऐसे वर्ड निकल रहे हैं इनके. Early Nyaya self known through inference, testimony. Early Nyaya बोलता था कि self को तो हम inference या testimony से जान सकते हैं. Testimony, by testimony they mean Vedas. Later Nyaya बोलते हैं कि inference और testimony ठीक है, but there is another way in which you can know, that is internal perception. Anyways, argument for self given by Nyaya Vaisheshikas are body senses are not equal to self. So they say that it is an accident. Okay, consciousness is a guna of self. Advaita is pure consciousness without ashray. Locus cannot be sense. Locus क्या है भाई? अद्वैत का. In fact यही चीज सेम विशेषाद्वैत ने भी बोला था. Buddha's stream of cognitions is not self. Since memory is impossible. Memory is impossible. I don't know why did they say this. The stream of consciousness is not self. अच्छा, stream of consciousness मतलब change होता रह रहा है. There is no what you call सुविधा. What is सुविधा? There is no feature or possibility of saving because things are changing so fast. So nothing is saved then. Memory is impossible. This was their sense of argument. Mind is not equal to self. Feelings are perceptible. Mind is not equal to self. Bodies and senses are not equal to self. Feelings are perceptible. Now, how is feeling perceptible? Look at this internal perception. Yeah, self known through internal perception. Sorry. The stream of bondage and liberation, ignorance, bondage, knowledge is liberation, freedom from suffering. There are Indian soul. I need to take another version which is clearer. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just not in a very good mood today. Too much of samosa pav, I guess. Yeah, Indian soul, self, pure substance, knowledge. Acha, independent soul, I guess. Knowledge, bliss, consciousness, psychiatry. Sorry. In moksha, no mind, body, only soul. In no consciousness, knowledge, bliss, pain, or pleasure. So they say that in the moksha, in the state of moksha, no consciousness, no knowledge, no pain, no pleasure, and no bliss as well. Many people say, the bliss is important. But Nyaya raises a good point that bliss, which mean happiness, according to Nyaya, this is how they interpret it, and this is how the standard interpretation would be, but although they meant it in a different tone. Anyway, so getting back to this, now, says a bliss, happiness like thing cannot be created, because mind and body, as long as they exist, the state of God. Mind and body as long as they exist, you cannot have permanent bliss. So part total liberation is Tattvaganam eva shakshanam nishkam karmam. Tattvaganam eva nishkam karmam. Tattvagyana stravas manana manan shravan nidhyasam. Criticism, self-reduced to object, no substance, consciousness, empirical consciousness of knowledge is not consciousness of knowledge. Empirical consciousness and knowledge of it is not equal to knowledge of consciousness. Liberation, the absence of pain and not bliss. So this is that by bliss we mean the absence of pain. It is not the same as empirical happiness. Yeah, well, got in I guess I'm sleepy. Atomic theory of Vaisesika. I don't know, I guess I